everyone, my name is Paige. Welcome to my channel if you are new. Today I have a little bit of a different video for you. I'm just going to shift back because I feel like you're like seeing on my nose. And yeah, so it's basically 10 really simple ways that you can relax, unwind, pretty much like that. These all work for me. They might not work for you, but what I like about these is you can kind of adapt them to your own methods of relaxation. The first one is very simple. I'm just going to say before you do any of this stuff, I think you should put your phone on Do Not Disturb, simply because part of the stress of feeling overwhelmed and not being able to relax is often because our phones are beeping or we are concentrating on something that typically has to do with our technology. The first very simple thing is I think you should sit outside. Me personally, I'm quite inside. I'm not an inside person, but most of the time I am inside simply because I might be doing homework. I might be editing a video. Most of the time I'm on the computer, so I find just sitting outside kind of relaxes me. The sun calms me down, and even if it's raining, just like sitting outside under cover when it's raining kind of relaxes me too. Where we live near a bay and we live right next to the water, so it's really cool because I can just sit out and just be outside really, and that kind of instantly relaxes you. Not sure why it does that. If anyone actually knows the scientific reason, but getting outside is a really good way to just relax. The next thing, watch water. This sounds very strange. You don't actually have to be near proper water, but if you like Google videos, like go on YouTube and search up videos of like beach or waves, watching water I find really relaxes you. That leads me like back to my last point, which was if you could have like a big body of water that you can watch, like maybe you live near the beach, maybe there's a river near you, maybe you have a bay, I don't know, but just watching water is really cool too. Maybe if someone's hosing the garden, go watch them hose the garden. But watching water I find is very cleansing, very relaxing, and a great way to just instantly unwind. Okay, the next thing is, I find, me personally, if you don't have a pet, this one kind of doesn't apply to you, but a lot of people do, but give your pet a full hour of attention. If you can play with them or do something, giving them that full amount of attention usually takes your mind off what is worrying you or what is preventing you from getting relaxed. So I like, if you really want to chill, just take your dog for a walk. Sit and play with your cat, play with toys, like, you know what I mean? Give your pet a full hour of attention and really just let them have fun with you, and that kind of relaxes me instantly as well. The next thing is very typical, but run yourself a bath, put on some candles, and just sitting in the bath kind of, I find, relaxes me. If you chuck a bath bomb in there, watch it like swirl around. But yeah, I'm not usually one for baths, but if I'm feeling quite stressed, I will have a bath simply just because I want to relax. So having a bath is a great way to relax very, very quickly. Another way to feel relaxed is meditate. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just download an app with like a guided meditation maybe. You can Google them, there's plenty on YouTube. I'll leave a link to a few of the ideas and just a few links and things that might help you down below. But yeah, so have a guided meditation. You don't have to be anywhere special, you don't have to be next to the beach. Just sit in your room, put some earphones in, listen to a guided meditation, and it should calm you. But I think what's really important too is your meditation isn't just going to happen like that. You need to cooperate too. You need to try and not think about stuff. I find that visualization ones are the best, like the ones where they just sit and are like, I'll let your thoughts flow away, etc, etc. They don't usually help me. The ones where they're like, oh, picture yourself on the Grand Canyon, now you're going to dive off and you're going to land in like water, or something that's a visualization technique, I kind of find that takes my mind off things a little bit more because I really have to try and imagine the situation, whereas ones where they're just talking about negative thoughts kind of aren't that great for me. The next one, I find that even if you're not a reader, just picking up a book that you can just read, even if you've read the book before, is a really great way to relax because it kind of plunges you into a world that isn't your own world. But yeah, no, that's kind of helpful for me in a way, just reading so I can experience something that is not what I'm experiencing right now, a bit of an out-of-body experience. So that very much helps me relax too. Create a YouTube playlist where you can, any videos that make you laugh, just add them to that playlist, and then when you're feeling down or you feel like you need to just sit with like a cup of coffee, not that I drink coffee, but if you like coffee, sit with a cup of coffee, sit in your room, just watch some of those videos that really make you laugh. I find that's a really great way to relax and unwind, and that definitely helps me. This one is probably the most absurd one. This might sound kind of ridiculous, but pick up, most of us probably have Netflix, but you can probably find them on YouTube as well. But just watch a nature documentary. I know that sounds so silly, but just listening to the commentary, particularly the David Attenborough ones, but watch a nature documentary. It tends to relax you, and you become so intrigued in how animals and things are working in the world that you kind of isolate yourself from your problems. And I think it's a really great way to unwind, particularly ones underwater as well, where they're talking about like sea animals. That kind of helps too, because again, that idea of water and cleansing. But yeah, no, watch some nature documentaries. This is another one. Create a kindness board. This is kind of strange, but if you kind of surround yourself with positive thoughts, that typically relaxes you. Go on Tumblr or go on Pinterest or something and find some really, really cute quotes and cut them out, stick them as a display in your room. But when you're cutting them up, I find cutting kind of helps me relax too. And when you're cutting them up and sticking them where you want to, not only are you designing and just unwinding by just doing something fun, but you're surrounding yourself with all these positive quotes too. So that's something I like to do. Another thing is write a list of 10 things. Now I know that sounds quite silly, but let me clarify that for you. So say for example, you could write 10 good things that have happened to you today. You could write 10 things that you can hear. You could write 10 animals you've met in your life that you love. You could write 10 people who improve your life. Just writing a list of 10 things about good things kind of doesn't really help you relax, but it helps you be in the moment. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really fun to film and put together for you. But yeah, I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I hope I understand that most of these are pretty typical, but I hope you took one or two that you maybe hadn't heard before or that you have reconsidered and might give a go. But yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. I'll pop up a card right now if you'd like to go watch some of my if you'd like to go watch some of my I can't talk. Okay. If you'd like to go watch some of my other videos, I'll pop up a card right now. Go click on them, go watch some, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.